It's not exactly true.
Hi it alls, welcome back, and if you are new, hello, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to react to season 4. 18? We're on episode 18? Episode 18 of Once Upon a Time, Heart of Gold. Now, you know I don't usually like to have any kind of indication as to what is going on in the episode. I don't read the synopsis, I try not to look at the thumbnail, but I couldn't help but see big fat Robin right on the thumbnail, and I am excited because I want to know where the hell Robin has been. It looks like a past Robin, a picture of a past Robin. So what are we going to figure out from his past that correlates to what is happening in the future right now? I would like to know where he is at this moment. Regina did ask Emma to see if she could find a number for him or something to see if he was okay. So I'm assuming they're going to do like the past present thing, where they're going to show us a bit of both. But again, what from his past would have any impact on what's happening right now in the future? But is he coming back? That was the one thing that I did not like about this show was the whole buildup of Robin and Regina, and then to have it just crash down. But I do trust the show. I do trust the show writers. And I am not going to judge anything until I know for a fact that that story arc is over, which it is not. So let's see where it goes. Let's just jump in. But before we do, don't forget to throw a like or bird dislike if you do or do not like what you see. But comment down below, let me know why. Subscribe if you have not yet. We do fun things. Say ring the bell to be notified when I upload videos. And don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. It is $5 a month. It's only $1.25 a week. And it has all of my unedited reactions of everything I do on YouTube in addition to more. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at @star_chef_productions. But without further ado, this is season 4, episode 18 of Once Upon a Time, Heart of Gold.
I'm not worried
Did
about it.
Gold found Robin and his family, didn't they?
First,
We lost him.
That's why you should have did it in the jail cell.
What?
Does he have the ability to, like, okay. I was gonna say, does he have magic? Does he have the ability? It looked like he was almost gonna change that into a gun or something.
Well, I'm not much of a writer, huh?
Pencil.
But I do know something about magic quills. You could come with me.
why would I do that? You're quite possibly the biggest pain in the ass I have ever had the displeasure of writing about.
But there's also...
I thought he was gonna say scariest. He goes the biggest pain in the ass.
You are gonna write me a whole bunch of new happy endings.
Okay.
I thought so.
You said okay and you knew who he was? That's a very interesting decision. Like a very interesting... You are the writer. You're the author. You know all of these people. You know their stories. You chose to trust Rumple? Maybe you are more evil than I thought you were. I thought you were crazy, but... Wizard of Oz?
Robin of Locksley?
Give that back.
I'm guessing you have this number because you're worried about poor Robin Hood out there in the cold, harsh world.
What do you know that I don't?
He has him captive, doesn't he?
What happened to Robin?
Yes, what did you do?
Ask him yourself. Call.
Wasn't expecting that. Unless it's gonna be like, help, we're captive. 9 weeks ago.
I'll carry him. You lead the way.
Someone's gonna steal her purse. Yep. Welcome to New York. He's gonna take a horse, isn't he? Ah, I love it. That's great.
Thief that steals from those in need has no honor. What are you talking about, man?
Exactly what he said. Oh, is this how Robin Hood became Robin Hood? Oh, this is how we met Marion, duh.
When you are on the street and your husband is in jail, perhaps you'll see my appeal.
No,
Somehow.
I don't think so.
I'll admit, this modern world is a bit confusing.
This is all my fault.
Can I just say, I really wish that they built up Marion's character a little bit more because I don't care about her. I'm not trying to be mean to Marion. It's nothing against the actor. I just don't care. I don't care. If anything, she's kind of annoying me because I like Robin and Regina together so much. And it's not even like she did anything wrong. In fact, she's freaking awesome because she even said, like, I understand you want to be with Regina. It's fine, you know? Like, she was cool about the whole thing. So, if anything, I feel like that's why they did that with her character because they're like, we did no character build up with her. Nobody knows anything about her. Nobody has any attachment to her. So let's just make her cool with being with Robin Hood being with Regina, and then people will like her. I don't know. I'm curious to see where this goes. If I'm gonna have a change of heart by the end of this.
Come on. Just tell me how.
It's gonna be gold. Stupid face.
What the hell are you doing here?
The hell are you doing here?
I have a wife and child. We need this home, and we're keeping it.
No.
Go.
I forgot he was having heart issues that way back when, what was that, the beginning of the second season? That's why they had to rush him back to Storybrooke. They took,
See, the sheriff didn't scare everyone off.
Ship.
I've asked around for the best thief in the land, dearie, and everyone's pointed me to you.
I'm not in that line of business anymore.
Robin would steal something
I
for
can
her?
solve all your problems.
So how would you like to take a little trip?
Where would I be going?
Another realm, a land called Oz.
Alright, we're going back to Oz. Cool. I like that we're not done with that yet.
Sir,
Why aren't you calling? Call.
your friend's awake.
I feel like they'd be so freaked out by this
What did the
world, but at
doctor
the same time, they're coming from a world with magic, so...
They tell me it was a heart attack.
But you have other ideas.
You are under a lot of stress,
No
right?
problem. Remember something from our past? The elixir of the wounded heart. Well, I think I might know where some of it exists. Right here in New York City. And I need you to get it for me.
And why would I help you?
For the same reason you left the woman you love. And that, despite everything, is the reason why you will save me.
Okay, I'm listening.
Lovely view, ain't it?
Bloody hell.
Thank you, mate, for saving me life. I'm sure that guard had it in for me. Nice landing.
Can I assume you were apprehended
Oh, he
unjustly?
landed on him.
We'll just try.
Aw,
Former
that's how they
thief.
meet.
It's a former thief.
What are you doing in Oz?
There you are.
Oh no, what are you gonna do, Robin? Bolted right through that window.
Should have been arrested, and then what would? Perhaps you should consider the greater good and let him die.
That's not the Marion I know.
Look around you, Robin. Everything's changed.
Sweetheart, if we were going by your rules, you wouldn't be here right now. Just remember that. Let him die? I mean, I don't blame her. It's his gold, but we saved your ass for a whole season.
What do you think you're doing?
Zelena.
Of course I am.
Back!
My...
Ooh. Smart. That was fun having her back.
I never even got close to the elixir.
You didn't steal a single drop.
Nothing. Your son's apartment belongs to me now, and I never want to see you there again.
Oh, come on. You really think he's going to stick to that? Robin, I love you, but you're too nice. That he's not going to do that. If he knows that he can use you to his advantage, he's going to use you. He has no code.
It's not working.
Did Will switch it out?
It's
Will
not
knew he was
working.
lying and switched it out?
Why isn't it working?
Because it's not real magic.
What?
I tried to convince Robin to let you die, but he just wouldn't listen to reason. So here I am.
Marion.
Why are you doing this? I've done you no harm.
It's not exactly true.
Zelena. How is this possible?
Imported magic, dear. When you stabbed me in that jail cell, I didn't die.
What?
Fled my body. Or should I say some time?
What?
When I saw that they planned on bringing Robin's wife back, I mean...
So it's been her the whole
When
time?
I struck, I killed her. And then I became her.
So this whole time they should have just let her die. They should have just let her
But
die.
it would ruin Regina's happiness. That made it worth every dull
Oh my
moment.
god.
It was me.
So everything's fine in
all
Storybrooke
along.
too, because nothing changed.
You know, that means you never
heart rate is
avenged his
181.
death. But
They're gonna save him. They're gonna save him, right?
beautiful.
Oh, please, help him.
Wait, no, we're pausing. What the are you serious? Y'all know that I ranted about Emma saving Marion. I thought it was not good. Everyone was like, and I did not think it was going this way, but everyone was like, well, you know, it doesn't change anything in Storybrooke. And she didn't know that. She didn't know that. She knew that it wouldn't change anything, sure. But she, again, like, I use the theory of, like, what if Marion did something on the way to getting hung that Emma didn't know about that impacted something? It's the butterfly effect, right? You crush a butterfly, or the wings of the butterfly, like, impact something from far away, just like the ripples of the butterfly wings. Like, what if she did something on the way that impacted something? All I'm trying to say is that I was always against Emma bringing her back. I was always against it. I thought it was very, very bad move. And oh my gosh, it was a catastrophically bad move. Oh my gosh. I love how they made everything make sense, because typically when shows or movies do things like this, you're like, what? Come on, that's a little far-fetched. That's ridiculous. But this all makes sense. I honestly, I believe it. I believe it. I think it all makes perfect sense. I think it works beautifully. I always felt like Zelena dying was too easy. Like, when it happened, I was like, yay, good for them. But at the same time, like, that seemed way too simple, especially for someone like Zelena. But at the same time, Rumpel, you know, he's a mastermind, so he's got to know his stuff, right? He figured out a way, I guess. But oh my gosh, I can't believe she's back. Wow. And no one because she's been in a coma for like 95% of the time she's been there. They didn't really have time to realize that it wasn't her.
I am certain that there is an author who could simply force a happy ending for me. Whatever your plan is with the author, I want my happy ending built into it.
I mean, I feel like he ultimately would have came to that decision of trying to find the author and
Before you
everything,
go, I'd like to
but
thank you.
this is why.
For trying. You're an honourable man, Robin of Locksley. You did the best you could for the people who need it.
Now he's gonna feel
If
bad.
your wife is... I know I am.
He's like, oh god, I gotta give him some of this elixir
When I was
now.
a kid, I had
Who was it?
my sister.
Oh.
You lost her?
She fell through the ice on a lake and drowned. Doesn't seem fair to ask somebody for their heart until I can fix my own, eh?
That is a noble sacrifice to make,
I love Will so much.
especially for a thief. Good luck to you, Will. I hope you find what you're looking for.
And good luck to you with Rumpelstiltskin.
So he didn't give it to him. I thought for sure he was gonna be like, all right, here's a little drop. Unless he did take it. Will's quick. Maybe he knew he was lying and checked his pockets. Or did he put it in his pocket? He put it in his pocket.
Bloody scoundrel.
She's like a stranger to me now.
So what the fudge happened to Robin? Does Zelena know that? Like,
This famous hoodlum shall henceforth be known as Robin Hood.
Yes.
I love you.
And I you.
oh man. So he must give her the necklace when she was gonna get hung, so she could have put it on to pretend she was someone else. Is that where? Like, why did she have the necklace? Oh, there was a bunch of them, right?
What's
Maybe I
this?
just took a bunch of them.
Why is Regina's number on here?
I've been thinking about that.
If you want to go back to Regina, then go back to her, but you have to decide what you want.
I want to be with you. I love you. You said something to me once that I should have taken to heart. You remember?
Of course. But I want to hear you say it.
No matter where we are, what we face,
I want to hear you say it. Ew. Oh.
Robin?
9 weeks later.
No, it's not Robin.
Marion?
Not exactly.
Oh my god.
She's gonna tell her.
She's gonna tell her. Oh my god, she told her.
I've got to run, sis. He'll be home soon, and I've got a meatloaf in the oven. No. No.
Oh my god.
You are vital to my plan to turn the Savior towards darkness.
I won't let you do the same to Emma.
Good, Emma, or good, Regina.
You're choosing the Savior over your beloved Robin Hood. Is that your final answer?
Well, there you have it. Heart of gold. What the fuck? I would have yelled that, but it's 7:30 a.m. in the morning and I don't want to scream too loud. What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh my god. Zelena is back. I went on my rant about that in the middle of the reaction, so I'm not going to waste time going over it again. But holy crap, I love to hate this woman. I am so excited that she is back, but I'm so scared because that's terrifying. She's terrifying. She is so dangerous and she is capable of so much destruction that it's just, oh my God. I feel like a lump in my chest seeing her because it's just, feels like the impossible for me. Whenever she was around or she was trying to do something, I was legitimately worried and nervous because she's capable of so much. She has so much strength and so much power, and she's so smart and witty, and she doesn't give a crap about a lot of stuff, so you can't really threaten her, and she is terrifying. She's absolutely terrifying. So for Rumpel to say, you have to do this or else Robin Hood dies, like, she knows that Zelena will do it like that in a second. So she has a really difficult choice now to make where, what does she do? What does she do? And that little eye movement at the end there with Regina, was that her turning into the evil queen again? Was that her being forced to be pushed to this evil place of, if I don't do this, Robin's dead. Robin's dead. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And she knows that Gold and Zelena don't mess around. They're not going to use that as a threat and then not do it. I mean, they're the type of villains where it's like, I know I can hold this over your head, and I know that you don't have the power of being like, well, you won't kill that person. I'm just not going to tell you. They'll do it, and then they'll just move on to the next option. So Regina kind of knows that she has no choice but to kind of play along for now at least, and say that she's going to help them, because what the hell else is she supposed to do? Oh my God. So Marion was Zelena the entire time. And I even said at the beginning of this reaction, I'm like, I hope they make it make sense. I hope that they didn't build up this whole storyline of Robin Hood and Marion leaving together for no reason. Well, there was a freaking reason. Holy crap. I can't believe she's back. I just can't believe she's back. I can't wait to see what everyone else says when they find out that she's back, and when they realize that this whole time it was freaking Marion. This whole time Regina's trying to help her, and it's Zelena. Oh my God, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. I cannot believe that. That's crazy. That is a fantastic twist. Like, well done. Well freaking done, Once Upon a Time. That was great. Oh my God. I just like, what a poor Roland. Like, how does he not know? I'm curious about that. Like, that necklace, the 6-leaf clover, must be very, very powerful for her son, her own son, to not realize that something is off here. And it's interesting that she says, like, not like he didn't even realize Robin says, that's not the Marianne that I know, when she says we should just let Rumple die. He's like, that's not the Marianne that I know. So he is starting to pick up on like little weird things. He also hasn't had much interaction with her because, remind you, this is taking place immediately after they cross the border. So a lot of time has passed for us in Storybrooke, but we're back at the beginning of where they crossed over. And he didn't really have that much time with her between when she came out of the coma and when her heart started to freeze again. So it's like, and there was a lot of stuff going on. So he hasn't really had much time with her to kind of pick up and see if something's off with her or that it's not her. But now that he is in New York and he has been experiencing more situations with her, he is picking up that something isn't right, that it's not her. And oh my gosh, that is insane. That is absolutely crazy. I love the whole meeting with Will and him. I thought that was really cute. Oh, Will just keeps, like, every time I see him, I love him more and more. Every time I experience something at this character, he becomes more and more of a favorite of mine. When he says, I don't think it's fair to give my heart to another before I mend my own, or to take another's heart before I mend my own, something like that. I loved that line. That was great. And then Robin Hood gives him the elixir at the end, sneaks it in his pocket. I loved how we got to see their whole meeting, their whole introduction with each other. I'm a little confused by the necklace, so I need y'all to explain that to me in the comments. So when he went to go steal the elixir, he saw the necklace, but I thought there were like more components. I thought there were multiple components. So is that like one of the 6 leaves? They keep saying a 6-leaf clover. It looked like there were 6 pieces. And I thought he took them all, but maybe he only took one.
Doesn't seem fair to ask somebody for their heart until I can fix my own, eh?
Doesn't seem fair to ask somebody for their own heart until I can fix me own, eh? I love that line. I thought that was so beautiful. And it just shows the depth of Will's character and who he is. He's not just the knave of hearts. He's not just the goofball, the loser, or whatever. You know, there's so much depth in his character. There's so much personality there that he's just covering with pain. It's like, oh, I just love him. I love him so much. I can't wait. I'm watching Once Upon a Time in Wonderland tomorrow, so I'm excited. So I want to see more of him. But Zelena makes a deal with Rumple, and she wants a different story. She wants a different ending too. She wants the ending to be written differently too. All these people could just stop being assholes and maybe just make positive, happy choices like Regina has been doing, and maybe they would get their happy endings. But no, you just keep all being jerks and hurting people. So her whole thing is it's her idea, basically. The whole idea of getting the author and having him write the new ending, and we all think that we all thought that for the longest time that this was Rumple's idea, and he recruits Cruella, and he recruits Maleficent, and he recruits Ursula, and we all think it's his idea, and it's not. It's Zelena's idea. So now these 3 don't even know, I'm assuming, that Zelena is involved, because they've never once mentioned her, but maybe they do. So I'm curious to see if they know. I don't think they do. I think Rumple's hiding that as like a little side pocket kind of thing, where if he needs to pull it out, he will. But I think Zelena and him are the only ones, and Regina now, that know that she is still alive. I'm curious to see what happens with Regina in regards to her telling everybody else, or what Rumple has her do, because he said that she is a main component of being able to get the author to do what they want. Where is the author? Where did he bring him? Where'd he go? I can't wait till the next episode. Everyone throw a like or participate if you do or do not like what you see, but comment down below, let me know and subscribe if you have not. Yeah, we do fun things there. Ring a ling a ling the bell to be notified when I upload videos. Don't forget to check the link down in the description for my Patreon. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at @star_chef_productions. But that is it. So long, everyone. Try and make someone smile today. You never know when you might need it next. Bye.